So I'm out here in my edible garden, trimming up things that I should have been doing all summer, but I haven't done because honestly I've been doing other things. And so I'm trying to weed. I will flip it around here. I just worked on getting these blackberries a little bit tamed. They were off into here, and this is a weedy disaster mess, and you can see other blackberries that need to be woven through my fence here, and I trimmed up the old, you can see the old stuff back in there. So just trimmed up the old cane, gets the new cane going, and I've been working. I've got like overload of shiso here. Pulled some of it, and this is, you know, one of the many wheelbarrow fulls of weeds I've had in the last few days, but I've been working down this row in the last couple days. I'm going to be trying to empty the rest of these beds because hopefully, I've been saying this for like 6 months, we're going to be redoing all of our garden beds and putting in cement beds because, you know, when you live in a damp, moist environment, your wood does not last, it rots, and they are beyond their life cycle at this time. Got some pokeweed coming up wild. I might see if I can transplant it and put it in my flower garden. This is a neighborhood cat, Miles. He likes to come around and hang out in the garden. He saw me out here, he comes out. So yeah, the shiso has been self-seeding. I've got all sorts of weeds, mulberry weed, chamber bitter, some grapes growing on my trellis. Nothing, a lot of this stuff is just not planted. It's just been a weedy mess. I've got some beautyberry that have come up on their own as well that I'm going to actually transplant when it cools off just a little bit so they don't wilt in the heat. I'm going to put them around one of our trees that used to have more beautyberries. There's Miles again. He says hello, getting some scratches on his chinny chin there. And the things that I've done nice out here of my Rudbeckias have reseeded very well. They brighten up the garden out here. I've got some zinnias that I started as well that are hanging in. It's not the zinnia fest I was expecting this year, but you know, when you're basically been hands off this entire summer, you take what you can get. We've also been growing some things out here. First I started with some milkweed, and I've got some baptisias out here, and Joe Pye weed back in there. Some Ludwigia. Oh, there's some blooming. Ludwigia alternifolia that I'm gonna put out by the our pond, and some hibiscus, and there's a bunch of different stuff I need to do. So that's just a quick little update out here. It's kind of a disaster. I've not been focusing on the edible garden this summer or spring, or I mean, I guess I did last fall and early winter take care of it. But after the winter storm Uri and the big freeze, I just said, done with the edible garden. And so it's been left to go to weeds, which is obviously a problem now for me, but it is what it is. And so this is a quick little update. Hopefully I will be able to share some actual garden updates again soon.